Hey everybody, I wanted to talk to you just for a moment about this concept of writing original worship songs in the church today. Things culturally have been shifting in a lot of ways recently with distribution and methods of getting marketing, songs getting out into the world. And it's changed a whole lot in the industry of worship. No longer is Nashville the only gatekeeper for getting songs out to the world. And I think it's actually a beautiful thing that churches are rising up, beginning to write their own sounds, their own songs, and that these songs are even going past their worlds and into the charts, which is amazing. And it seems like a new thing, a new shift that's been happening. But I assure you, it's actually a very old thing. If you look back over history, at the ancient church, that's all the church knew was their own songs and maybe the Psalms, right? And so it's actually a beautiful thing of the past coming back into the now. And I think it's important that the church is getting her voice back. The first reason why I think it's really important that we include these songs in our worship sets is because it brings fresh praise and fresh revelation. I want to read this Psalm 96, 1-2, and it says this: Sing to the Lord a new song. Sing to the Lord all the earth. Sing to the Lord, praise his name, proclaim his salvation day after day. And I want to pause right there because that's really, really important to notice that the Lord really knew that we would have psalms for centuries, and he found it so important for us not only to remember those old songs, but the new songs, so much so that he tucked Sing a New Song into the old songs over and over and over again so that we wouldn't forget. And you might remember in the New Testament, there's a verse that talks about psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs. And at that time, it's believed that the psalms were obviously the old historic ancient songs that they had. The hymns were ways for them to teach things in the church in their context. It was a teaching of some sort. And then the spiritual songs were the new songs. So even in the New Testament, it shows a balance. And if we're going to forget anything in our services, usually it's the new songs. But I just wanted to remind you, new songs are actually so important that they're tucked away many times in the old songs.